Excuse me. Why are you in my room? Why are you here? You heard I was making a new video. Oh, okay. That still doesn't explain why you're in my room. You know we don't record in here, right? And I just got out the shower. Can you give me a minute? You couldn't wait because you missed me. Okay, well, get out my room. I gotta get dressed. Ah, bro, I'll see you in a second. Okay, what's up, guys? How you doing? What the freaky is up? And we back with another video. Sorry it took so long, you know. It's me, it's Johanna. I'm just gone, you know. But we're back, and hopefully here to stay. Can't gauge that right now. But either way, welcome back to my channel. Today we are doing a look. We're doing this look in particular because recently I went live on TikTok, which I'm gonna plan on doing. You say you love me for me. It's hard to believe. And it was pretty cool. My friends joined it. It was funny, you know, whatever, or like my version of funny. Yeah, if you found me funny, then it was funny. But we went live, and I did a makeup look, and I feel like I can execute that look a lot better than what I did. So that's what we're here to do. So I'm about to moisturize my face, and then we're gonna get right into it. Respectfully, if I'm being like completely honest, I ain't do this in so long. I don't remember my routine, but we'll figure all that out. All right, let me go put something on my face. Okay, y'all, so I went and did the sisters off camera, you know, never twins, always fraternal. Well, then would they technically still be twins because they're fraternal? So I should say never identical, always fraternal. We should name them. We'll get to that later. Anywho, did y'all know today was the rapture? So hopefully this look makes it out the chat, guys, cause we ain't supposed to be here. And the funny thing about it is, as someone who grew up in the 2000s, because I'm a 90s baby, shout out to the 90s babies, I done went through a few raptures, you know, so I don't think this one's gonna be any different, but we gonna let this sit anyway, and we ain't gonna really talk about that. What I would say is, if you are viewing this after the rapture, right, I feel like you should offer it, like the video. And if you're feeling nice, you should subscribe because we made it past the rapture. I also feel like somebody should throw a party. Y'all give me the details. I'll show up. Yeah. And then also, can it be like a themed night? Not even really a themed night. Can we do casual? Because I don't really want to dress too fancy after the rapture. You know, but we'll see tomorrow. Anyway, like I said, I did this look on live the other day on TikTok, which I feel like is something that I want to do a little more often. I feel like, knowing myself, like if it wasn't on live, I would have been able to execute this look. Granted, this is my second time recording this look today. But I know what I missed. I know what I missed, and I know that I now realize that I was trying to do too much with not enough canvas. So either way, we're gonna execute this and we're gonna get it right this time. But yeah, so I know y'all probably like, where you been? What you been up to? Whatever. Listen, you know, your girl be needing breaks. And I was just going through a lot. I was sad, and I was just really going through like a little rut as far as like my content and everything. Cause if you're one of my TikTok people and you want to know what's going on with my gym content, don't shoot me, but I ain't even going to the gym. It just, with the school year having started back, it just hasn't been convenient, and I haven't had the space to do as such, you know. But eventually we will get there. But either way, this was a look inspired by one of my friends. I never go into like my YouTube videos really knowing exactly what I want to do, just simply because they're always spontaneous and sporadic. When I'm recording, and so I never really have an idea of what I want to do. Also, I did my look with all brushes the other day, so I'm gonna do that because I kind of liked how it looked. But yeah, you know, my disappearance on YouTube is always a reset moment. I don't never want the people that are here, all 69 of you, or 68, 69, however many there is of you, right? I don't ever want y'all to think like my disappearance is just, I don't want to be here. It's more so one of those things where it's like, I be going through stuff, you know? And as adults, as someone who is 29, you know, I feel like I just go through a lot of stuff in life, and I just be needing a minute, like just a little minute to like get myself back in order and whatever else, you know. So with that being said, please don't be mad at me. I also need to go ahead and clean my brushes at some point because they need some loving. And it's really because like I really don't do my makeup as often as I should. I really only use my makeup brushes when I go out, and baby girl be inside the house. So if you ever say that you saw me outside, you's a lie. All right, maybe not fully a lie, but you know, you ain't see me outside. You ain't see me outside for real. But yeah, life just be lifing, and as someone who is just on a journey in herself and whatnot, you know, I was trying to figure some things out. And I know, like, I just got back on Instagram too last night, and smart move, get back on Instagram right before the rapture, right? Okay. And it's just, I didn't realize like I was gone for 3 months, which means that I was going through like a little whatever I was going through for 3 months. And you know, I take that time to like really get myself together, make a life path and everything. Before I had left social media and all that good stuff, I had advertised this video, and I never posted the video just simply because, one, even though that look was so cute, I just was in a place and I talked about things that I wasn't ready. I'm not fully ready to tell everyone as far as like what I had going on and what I have planned for my future. But the thing is, it was a conversation about my future, which I'm super excited about, you know? So I got some stuff up my sleeve that I can't fully talk about, that I will let you guys know about in the future. You guys will go on that journey with me. So yeah, which I'm like, when I say I'm really excited because for once in my whole entire life am I actually fully thinking about myself. Like, this is actually the first time in my whole entire life that I'm thinking about myself, even down to the point where I'm not even dating. Like, and that's simply because I feel like every time I date somebody, I always lose myself and my goals while dating them, you know? And also one of those, like, it's one of those things where it's just like, I feel like I haven't met a person who pushes me the way that I push them about their stuff and like what they do, you know? And it's okay, like that's fine. But like emotionally and mentally, like I've never taken the time to think about myself, and for once in my life I'm finally thinking about myself at the age of 28. Yeah, 28. So finally I've had like this epiphany of what I wanted to do with my life, and I'm super excited to go on that journey, like really excited. And the best part about it to me is the simple fact that I'm actually executing it, because my biggest fear with what I have planned for my future is that I was gonna give up. And that's because I'm so used to giving up on myself and not having the best support systems in place. The purpose of what I'm saying is I'm finally excited to be on a journey where I'm focusing on myself and actually executing what I want to do. And the reason, that's part of the reason that I don't want to talk about it with like you guys yet. Because honestly, I haven't even fully talked about it with like some of the people that's closest to me as well, you know? And it's one of those things where, one, I don't like to tell stuff beforehand because you never know who bad mind, you know? Like, I refuse to tell somebody something and you over there wishing bad about me, you know? But at the same time, I'm also a person who I don't get it done when I say I'm gonna get it done. So instead of me having you guys lingering, and you know, I need to hold myself accountable for like my actions and stuff. So I need to go ahead. I'm gonna go ahead and do that. Yo, I feel like anytime I do this eye, it always looks so much sloppier than this eye. And I have no idea why, but it's okay. We gotta let this sit for a second anyway, so sit with me. I'm up. So, like I said, for once in my life, I'm actually like taking myself serious, and it feels really nice. Yeah, outside of that though, life has been lifing. Has your life been lifing? Because my life has been lifing. Life has been lifing, and I've been trying to navigate, especially like on a spiritual journey, and just like figuring myself out, figuring out what I want to do. Because I feel like a lot of my years I have been coasting and going with the flow of things and all that good stuff. But I'm also gonna sit down and tell you guys, because this was one of the things that I was talking about in my other video that I do want to still say. Start whatever you want to start. And I know like I'm not the most consistent, but I'm good at what I do, you know? So go ahead and do what you want to do, because at the end of the day, like, you know, the only person holding you back is you. So to help me with like this little dilemma, there's this group that I've joined, and it's called the Soft Girl Co. I want to strongly say that. And she is a girl who is teaching how to do that soft girl reset to be a better you. And I feel like that's also helped, because a lot of what I've been going through in my life right now and the stuff that I have been trying to navigate by myself that's been a little overwhelming, she has talked about, and I really appreciate that, you know? And it's just a lane of girls like who are also going through the same thing. I think that's why I like it as well, because it really makes me feel like I'm genuinely not the only person stuck in a rut, you know? So if you want to join, you're more than welcome to. But she's definitely dope. The group is dope too. It's small, but it's powerful so far. And yeah. And then also just, I feel like we as women, just in general, have to like be able to focus and do our own thing. Am I the only person that loses themselves while dating? Like, I can't be. I absolutely cannot be. But you know, if she really want me, she'll wait and she'll understand that I need to focus on myself. But can we get back to the talk of the rapture? Like, y'all really think God finna come and get us? And then what happens to, first of all, I gotta put this TikTok in here. Because when I say I was crying because, yo, like, I'm really gonna be the one, when the actual rapture happens, I'm very certain that God is not going to want to take me right away. So I gotta get my life together. Ugh. Sorry, I'm really just trying to build up this yellow. Also, what are you guys listening to? Like, recently, I've been getting into a lot of jazz music, and I could put the artist somewhere, you know. I will put the artist. And what put me on to like listening to jazz as of recently is I was on TikTok, because you know everybody's promoting their music on TikTok. But I was going past this one video and it kept popping up randomly, and I never like fully listened to like what was being played or anything until one night I was listening and it was kind of fire. And so this jazz artist makes jazz, New Orleans bounce jazz. And what I love about it is it's soft, but it make you want to go shake your ass. Like, god damn. And I love it. It's just so dope. So like at the end of the night when I'm doing like my skin routine and everything, all right, I should say when I'm keeping up with my skin routine, because I fell off, okay? Don't come for me. But when like I really do sit down and I take care of my skin on the late nights and whatnot, and like early mornings when I'm like drinking my tea, if I'm not listening to like a inspirational video or something of that nature, I listen to this, and it's so dope because it's soft, but it gives you that little bounce. Like, I feel like it helps me to wake up and I'm not off rip, like ready to be on a parkway, because normally that's how my day starts. But now that I'm getting older, I realize that's not how I want to wake up every day, or that's not how I want to start my day. Like, it's not exactly how I want to start my day and have a positive day, because granted, I listen to positive soca. I listen to soca, period. Soca is positive music, period. But what I would say is sometimes it's too much. And I'm getting older now, not like I said, you know. And I don't be having it in me, you know. But I also don't like a silent morning. Like, so yeah. And it's been pretty dope. Like, I hope that y'all go and y'all listen to him and his music. This is what I was going for. This is what I was going for. You see it? You see it? It look nice? I know, it does look nice. I'm trying to brighten this up a little bit. I feel like I did my thing this time. Do you like it? Do you like it? I like it. I kind of ate this up. The thing about me doing makeup is, like, if I'm being real, like, I'm kind of a sloppy artist on my own face. And yeah, that's why I don't do anybody else's face. So, let's go ahead and put some mascara on and some lashes. Okay. Boom. Lashes is on. And it looks so pretty. It looks so pretty. We can end it right here, honestly. Last, we need the full face. Anyway. Did I use too much concealer? I think I used too much concealer. Oh well. You see, I feel like I like the brush. Like, the brushes are bomb. You know, I'm normally a beauty blender kind of girl. Yeah. As far as my content goes, though, we gonna work on it. Everything is a work in progress, you know? And we gonna figure things out because I really wanna... I'm going to be more consistent. I know, like, y'all hear me say that all the time, but I want to be more consistent. I feel like I put way too much of that on my cheek, on one cheek. See, it's supposed to look more like that, but it's cool. Did you know that you could order Sephora off DoorDash, off Uber Eats? I've been seeing an advertisement for it. And the second that I get a chance, I will be doing it and bringing it to y'all as a haul or review. Because, yo, you're telling me that I don't have to leave my house and deal with people in those messy stores? Because I know y'all be seeing how these Ultas and Sephora's and everything been looking as of lately. But you're telling me I don't have to go in there and deal with that? I'm gonna take that. I'm gonna take that. Like, absolutely. So, yeah. I'm gonna do that one day and we will go through that together. Put on a lippy, which is really just gloss. I'm about to just put on gloss. All right, let me go do my hair, put my nose rings in, put some jewelry, and then we're gonna just do a little outro because, yeah. Hold on, let me clean you off. There we go. And this is the final look. I said this would eat if I like actually took my time, and with the big hair and the hoop earrings, because you know that's just the New Yorkian in me. But thank you for listening, thank you for chatting, because I was chatting this whole time. Maybe next time I should look up a topic to talk about. I think that would be a lot smarter. The final result, how are you liking it? Oh, and here goes my inspo pic. My friend said she wanted a sunset, so I gave her a sunset. So how do you think I did? I think I did pretty good. I like it. And if you like it and love it, you should like it and subscribe to my channel. What is this? You should like it and subscribe to my channel. And I'll see you guys next time. And also, do not meet me in my room because you miss me. Boundaries, people. Boundaries. Love you guys. See you guys next time.